Alright, so here's today's project. I'm sure everybody's got a junk drawer in their kitchen where all their stuff's just thrown in. Well, we have one. My wife wants something a little more organized. She's like, can you do something here? I'm just tired of this drawer looking like this. You know, when you have a standard drawer, you can buy little standard doohickeys to fit your forks and knives and other stuff. You know, those work fine for normal size stuff. But in your drawer where you got larger utensils like these spoons and spatulas and other doodads, sometimes you need something different. Well, I've measured this out. I'm exactly 17 inches from end to end. And I'm going to make two separate drawers using just a regular piece of oak wood. So let's look into that. Alright, here's my oak wood. I've measured it out 17 inches from this end to here and from that end to here. I don't measure in between because it tends to throw your lines off. And I went through the effort of pulling the vehicle out so I could get to my bandsaw here. I thought, man, this would be a nice cut, nice thin cut for this. And then I set it up here and I went, well, dang, that ain't gonna slide through there. So then I went like this and I went, well, dang, that ain't gonna work. Did make a nice line though. So poop, can't do that. So then I thought, well, I'll get the skill saw down and right across there. Of course, usually when I use that, I don't end up with as straight a line as I'd like. Most folks would say, get out your jigsaw. Well, I got a sawzall, but do I really want to sawzall this? I mean, I don't know. Seems a little impersonal. That's one way to put it, right? So I've decided just to use a handsaw. I mean, America was built by hand, right? Or so they say. So I'm just going to handsaw this. I mean, it might take a... Can I sit down? Oh, nope, can't sit down there. Where's my handy dandy fancy camera holder? Oh, here we go. This is what I use to hold my camera sometimes. So you can adjust it by doing stuff like that. Huh? Pretty fancy, huh? And I can sit that. Well, crap, that ain't gonna work. Huh. Let's try this. Because that way I'm not like on it. There we go. See, Dad's always got these neat videos where you're watching him work. That's because he's got cool tripods and stuff. But me, oh, no such luck. Come on now. I should probably put something underneath this because I think I'm scuffing up her freezer. Shh, don't tell us. That's normally when you have a kid hold on to the last part. See? Nice and straight. I just flip that over like that. Come on, baby, get started. There we go. made for, I guess, sawing limbs. So they tend to grab this thing more. I need a vise is what I need. Don't adjust your TV set. I really am having this much trouble sawing. Come on. I expected this to be smoother. I know y'all are watching me going, dude, what are you doing? Ta-da! Very nice. Now I wish I had some 36 grit paper to sand this down real smooth with, but luckily since I'm working on the car, I do have some sandpaper. This little oak piece that I picked up from the hardware store. I'm just going to sand down the edges just to make them smooth. That way it won't look like trash. I don't know why I just sanded that piece. That's not the piece we're using for the shelf. I did it for your entertainment. I know y'all are watching this going, this guy don't know what he's doing. And you're right. But that ain't never stopped me before. And I ain't scared. Nice and smooth. Very nice. Alright, we got 2 even pieces of wood here. And I got some Elmer's wood glue. Let's go plug them in and see what it looks like. Alright, I set this these 2 17-inch pieces of wood in there, and I wasn't really confident that they would stand up, so I thought I'd build a box. Now this box, all I did was measure out kind of an equal distance inside of the drawer, and I figured up that, you know, about 4 1/4 inch would be perfect if I divvy that up evenly. 4 1/4 inch would be perfect between the drawer sides. And so what I did was I came out here and cut the piece that was left into 4 1/4. And ironically, the last piece of wood I have left from that piece I bought from the hardware store is about 4 1/4. See? Look. Just about. Anyway, I had these clamps and some wood glue, and I decided to clamp it down and wood glue the corners. I thought about putting a little tacking nail in there, but I started looking at that and I thought, that's a bad idea. I think that wood will just split or splinter, or I'll have the nail going in the wrong side. I do have a little tiny nail like this, which seems tiny when you hold it in your hand. When you hold it up against this wood and you drop it on the floor. Alright, look. See that? Now this is oak and it shouldn't splinter. I say shouldn't. But while you're tapping it in, it may go this way, or it may go this way. I decided, screw it. I'm just going to use glue. Let Elmer's do what it's made for. And I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just going to let this thing dry. Let this glue dry. I coated it one more good time in between the seams. I just really wanted it to be square and secure and all that good fun stuff. Which this one right here looks like it's got a bit of air in between there. Just gonna put a little dab. I really just want that to soak in that joint. I don't care if I have a little extra, I can sand that down. It's no big deal. So, I got this clamped, and I'm going to let it dry. And then we'll go from there. Alright, I decided to spray it with some paint, and I put a couple screws in it. I'm sure there's folks out there that build these all the time. I go, you dummy, you didn't do any of that right. Of course, I probably didn't. But that's my cross to bear. It's together, it's drying. Out here in the hot sun. Now I'm going to go for a ride. So we'll catch you turkeys later. And looky there, I got it all painted and in place. And now all it needs to happen is to put some stuff in here. So let's put some stuff in here, shall we? Ta-da! Magically, all the stuff is back in there. Yay! So there you go. You can do it. I did it. I didn't even know what I was doing, and I did it. Ta-da! And I didn't glue this to the shelving unit because I want to be able to move it and clean it when I wanted to. But making that little box made it handy enough that you could do that. So, just looking in there, see, you never notice the whole box. That's it. Y'all have a good day.